Ladies and gentlemen of the press, distinguished guests, fellow students, good morning and do accept our utmost gratitude for joining us today. We have gathered here to address some pressing issues that are affecting our student community. As the leadership of the National Union of Ghana Students, it is our duty to advocate for the welfare and rights of Ghanaian students, both home and abroad. Today, we focus on two major concerns: the student loan trust fund issues and the unpaid stipends of Ghanaian students studying abroad, specifically Morocco as we speak. Our notice and general oversight function have been drawn to the fact that Ghanaian students studying in Morocco on various government scholarships are facing dire conditions. This unfortunate situation is due to the non-payment of their stipends for about 10 months. On Monday, 24th May 2024, Ghanaian students took to the streets of Rabat, Morocco, to complain about their unpaid stipend, which is consequently having ravaging effect on their lives. This has subsequently been reported by Ghana Web, and we challenge all stakeholders doubting veracity to endeavor an authentication exercise. This situation is extremely alarming and unacceptable. Ghanaian students, whom our country undoubtedly has a duty to protect, are on the verge of being evicted from their accommodations, struggling to renew their resident permit, and are unable to obtain basic needs such as foods and even sanitary products. The inability to purchase sanitary pads in the case of our female students is beyond degrading and dehumanizing. It is reprehensible and goes against the principles set out in Article 26, subsection 2 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, which declares that education shall be directed to the full development of human personality and to the strengthening of respect for human rights. Nugs has reached out to some of these students and they have indicated or confirmed these distressing claims. What further exacerbates the dilemma is another reportage to Nugs in regard to Ghanaian students of the 2022-2024 cohort in Serbia. In their case, it is asserted that they have not received their stipends for 12 months. Nugs are yet to obtain all the facts, but urge all stakeholders to consider the situation of the aforementioned group as well. It is with further regrettable note that despite the public outcry, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Scholarship Secretariat, and all other agencies has failed to respond to this urgent matter. That in all aspects, spheres, and scope, as a matter of urgency, Nugs has engagement with the Minister for Education, Honorable Dr. Yaosei Duchum, and the Chief of Staff, Ms. Akosua Fremont Opare, at the late hours of yesterday, 28th of May 2024. In our meeting with them, they've assured that they are going to take practicable measures in finding lasting solutions to this particular matter. The National Union of Ghana Students, which is the mother umbrella which stands in for all students, today want to state it clearly and emphatic to all students out there and even the media and all government agencies that we are worried as Ghanaian students in this country. We can't fathom why our students have been sponsored to go out there to study, but yet the necessary prerequisite requirement to keep them going has become yet problematic. Our students would have to beg on their knees before they get their rights of being funded with the necessary funds to keep them going in their various jurisdictions. One worrying thing that affects us, that makes us weep, is when just common funds to even purchase sanitary pads has become very problematic in our country. Preceding to this press conference, we've met the stakeholders, we've engaged the Minister for Education, we've engaged the Chief of Staff, who have assured us that they are going to take practicable measures in ensuring that this particular issue is solved. But on all these things, one of the key things we wanted to expect, or we were expecting from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and all other agencies, Scholarship Secretariat, was just a letter to assure Ghanaian students in Morocco, to assure Ghanaian students in Hungary, to assure Ghanaian students in India that they are going to put temporary measures to solve this particular challenge. One of the worrying issues has been the fact that upon consistent engagement with the consulate, with a consistent engagement with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, we've not heard any substantive message of assurance to Ghanaian students. As the biggest advocating body in Ghana, we want to state emphatically that we are worried and perturbed by the happening. We put ourselves in the shoes of our students in the diaspora, and I ask myself, or we ask ourselves, what would have been our end point if we had found ourselves in this tight moment and we sit back and we cry. We are hearing the calls each and every time from our colleagues in other diaspora who are all complaining. It's happening in Cuba. It's happening in Hungary. It's happening in UK and other jurisdictions. This can't continue. We are on this press conference pleading with all stakeholders. We are pleading with the Chief of Staff. We are pleading with the Ministry of Finance. We are pleading with all stakeholders, the consulate, to quickly find a fast-tracked way of solving this particular issue. Because our students are dying out there. Most of them who are not working left the shores of Ghana to go and study and then come back to Ghana to support our country develop. One unfortunate thing is that most of our students go out there and don't come back any longer. Why? Because of the challenges they go through in schooling out there. We want our country to be very better, but it will be very good when we resource the young ones in this country. But if it happens that we assure these ones to go out there to go and study, and at the end of the day, the necessary resources to keep them going is not coming, it becomes a worrying issue at the student front. So I want to send this strong message to all governmental organizations, send this message to the Ministry of Finance, send this message to the Scholarship Secretariat, send this message to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to take a quick action in solving this particular challenge. Ghanaian students are dying. Ghanaian students are literally kneeling. We are